The film begins in Qom, one of the cities in Iran. CIA agent Tom Hares and his partner, Oliver, pose as mechanics for an internet service company from Belgium. They manage to gain access to an underground line connected to a nuclear reactor, where they install a device that allows the CIA to gain access to the facility. After Tom finishes working on the line, Iranian guards become suspicious and ask him to explain what he has done. He demonstrates it by showing them a fast internet connection streaming a football match. The guards understand his explanation and allow them to leave. After completing their mission, while they are on the road, Oliver becomes worried that Iranian forces might be following them. Tom reassures him, saying their cover is secure. In the next scene, CIA officials observe the nuclear reactor plant where Iranian scientists are secretly developing atomic bombs. Meanwhile, Tom and Oliver successfully return to their safe house. Tom goes up to the rooftop carrying binoculars, looking for something, though he is still waiting for it. While there, he receives a call from his wife, who asks him to come home for their child's graduation.
He asks her to understand his situation, explaining that his job dictates everything. His obligations as a CIA agent have kept him from giving enough time and care to his family. His wife tells him that he needs to sign the papers for their divorce. That night, the CIA detonates the reactor, destroying the entire nuclear facility and the surrounding area. From the safe house, they see thick smoke rising and confirm that the mission was successful. At the same time, the Iranian government is being monitored by a British journalist named Luna Kuja. While in Iran, she receives evidence from a whistleblower about the CIA's ongoing sabotage of Iran's nuclear programs. Iranian authorities, including Army Colonel Asadi, plan to kidnap Luna and extract information from her. Back at the safe house, Tom says goodbye to Oliver and heads to the airport. He instructs Oliver to burn everything before leaving the apartment. Meanwhile, Iranian authorities abduct Luna and take her to an unknown location. Asadi threatens Luna by harming her child and pressures her to reveal all the details about the planned explosion and the operatives involved. She insists that she is not a spy and shows him a photo of herself with her child. He demands that she tell them everything she knows about the nuclear project and a CIA's black operative. While this is happening, the Iranian government discovers that CIA assets planted the device in the facility. International media releases their photos. Using this information, Asadi kills Oliver and then sets out to find Tom. Meanwhile, Tom arrives at Dubai airport and receives a text from his coordinator, Roman. He goes to Roman's apartment, where Roman assigns him a new mission. It is similar to the previous one, but in a different location, Afghanistan. Tom hesitates, saying that his family is now his priority and he can no longer take on such work. However, Roman convinces him by saying it will only take 3 days and that he will return before his child's graduation ceremony. Roman tells him he is doing this for his child, who dreams of becoming a doctor. He gives Tom a large sum of money that could be used for medical school and assures him that he will continue to support him in Afghanistan. Tom agrees and requests an Afghan translator. Roman tells him about Muhammad, or Mo, who recently returned to Afghanistan from the United States. He explains the mission. The CIA needs a hidden airstrip to cross the Afghan border undetected. Once there, Tom must infiltrate the area and destroy the entire nuclear program. Roman assures him that no one will know he was ever there. After agreeing, Tom is sent to meet Mo in a remote area. Mo provides him with new clothes and they set off together on their journey to Herat. During the trip, Mo shares his story. He was born and raised in Afghanistan, but has lived in Baltimore for many years. Upon arrival, global news media broadcasts the faces of Tom and Oliver, identifying them as CIA operatives responsible for the destruction of the nuclear facility. Now that their identities have been exposed, the mission in Herat becomes extremely dangerous. Roman calls Tom and informs him that his face has been exposed in the media and that Iranian forces are tracking him. He tells Tom to postpone the mission and focus on getting himself to safety. Roman then contacts his superiors in Langley. He promises to help Mo find Fatima in exchange for serving as Tom's translator. He also asks for their assistance in extracting Tom from Afghan territory. He explains that Afghanistan has become like a Cold War frontline. If any of them capture Tom, they will likely sell him to the highest bidder. At first, they say they cannot do anything special for him. However, Roman reveals that a British covert mission aircraft is scheduled to depart from Kandahar within 30 hours. They confirm that Tom can be placed on that flight. Meanwhile, in Herat, Mo returns to the safe house and finds Tom in a hurry. He asks why Tom is burning all the documents. Tom explains that their cover has been blown and they must head to an evacuation point in Kandahar. He urges Mo to understand the danger they are in. At the same time,
General Asadi arrives in Herat with his spies. He informs his agent Nazir to capture Tom and sell him to the highest bidder. Tom and Mo realize that they must escape Afghanistan aboard a British aircraft, but first they need to reach Kandahar. They get into an SUV and attempt to leave the city. Nazir gets on a motorcycle, following orders from his ISIS commander to capture Tom. The situation becomes more complicated, as it's not only Asadi pursuing Tom. Pakistani forces, ISIS, and various Taliban factions are also trying to capture him. Tom and Mo head into a crowded area to shake off their pursuers. They switch vehicles and take a truck from the market, successfully deceiving those chasing them and escaping. However, Asadi spots Nazir and alerts everyone to capture him as soon as possible. Nazir also tracks them down and eliminates most of the other pursuers by detonating a bomb in their vehicle, then continues his mission to capture Tom.
Tom's driving skills help them navigate through the chaos. As they flee from Herat toward Kandahar, the CIA tracks Tom's vehicle using satellites and drones. Along the way, Tom changes direction to meet one of their former allies, a Tajik warlord named Ismail. He informs his coordinator, Roman, through a text message. However, in the desert terrain of Afghanistan, they are forced to stop and change a flat tire. Mo asks Tom what is really going on, since all he knows is that he was supposed to find Fatima and serve as a translator. Unable to explain the mission, Tom stays silent. Frustrated, Mo grabs his bag and starts to walk away. Meanwhile, a young Taliban fighter hiding nearby has planted a bomb along the road. Mo returns and shouts at the boy to come out. The boy drops the remote and runs away. At that point, Tom finally tells Mo the truth about the mission. He explains that Iranian forces are after them because he was responsible for destroying their nuclear reactor the day before. They move away and detonate the bomb remotely. Shortly after they leave, Nazir arrives and encounters the boy, who tells him which direction they went. That night, they spot Asadi's helicopter nearby. They move away but are forced to abandon their vehicle when the engine fails. Tom tells Mo to run and hide while he continues firing at the chopper. Taking cover behind a rock, Tom throws a grenade toward Asadi, causing the helicopter to crash. Afterward, Tom opens up to Mo, saying he feels comfortable sharing his life with him. He talks about his child and shows him a photo. Mo reassures him that they will find a way for him to return home to his child. He also shares that he wants to see his own family again back in Baltimore. The next day, they set out to meet the warlord Ismail, who might help them escape to Kandahar. Mo is surprised when he sees the vehicle and says that he knows the warlord. They are picked up from the desert and Ismail greets them warmly, offering a generous breakfast. At the table, Ismail talks about his dealings with the Taliban. Mo becomes angry at his stories about killing innocent people and calls him a traitor. He reminds Ismail that one of his past attacks also killed his own child. Enraged, Ismail stands up and hands Mo a gun, saying that violence must have consequences. Mo takes the gun and stands as well, but Tom intervenes and manages to calm the situation. Mo eventually throws the gun aside after choosing to forgive him. Tom follows Mo and tells him he had no idea that Ismail was responsible for his child's death. Mo says that his child was killed, and many others too, because people like Tom empower men like Ismail. Mo feels betrayed by the unexpected connection, but he eventually forgives Tom, realizing that Tom had no knowledge of the tragedy. One of Ismail's men then delivers a truck for them. They leave shortly after, putting distance between themselves and the warlord's camp.
However, Ismail betrays Tom and informs the Taliban of their location. While on the road, Taliban forces intercept them and take them captive, bringing them to their base. All CIA communication with Tom is cut off, and Roman cannot be reached either. It is later revealed that Roman deliberately severed communication with the CIA after agreeing to join a special operations unit working alongside ISIS. Roman and his group launch an assault on the Taliban base where Tom and Mo are being held. News of the attack is reported by Russell Kanizer. A chase ensues, with vehicles being destroyed by rocket launchers as the attackers carry out an offensive strike outside the base. In the middle of the firefight, Roman enters the base to rescue Tom and Mo. Meanwhile, Nazir arrives and quickly realizes that they are not being attacked by ISIS, but by Afghani commandos. He changes his plan and begins pursuing Roman's vehicle. On the road, Roman steps out to confront Nazir, but he is ultimately shot. Before dying, he tells Tom to continue toward the base. Roman jumps out of the vehicle to face Nazir and delay him, but Nazir kills him and continues chasing Tom.
Tom and Mo witness Roman's death and rush toward the base. Shortly after, Nazir and his Taliban allies surround them from both sides. Their truck is blown up near the base's perimeter fence. Nazir orders his men to stop and capture Tom. Emerging from the wreckage, Tom confronts Nazir and shoots him in the neck. However, as they find themselves surrounded by enemies, Tom and Mo accept their fate and say their goodbyes. Back at the CIA office, tension rises as the chief makes a critical decision. Disregarding his position and authority, he orders an airstrike on the Taliban vehicles to save Tom. Moments later, the airstrike wipes out the Taliban forces. Soon after, soldiers arrive to rescue Tom and Mo and bring them to an airstrip where British forces are waiting. They quickly board the aircraft. Tom is deeply shaken by everything that has happened. The faces of Oliver and Roman remain in the minds of both Tom and Mo, but they know they must move forward and return home. Tom promises Mo that they will come back to Afghanistan to find Fatima. The film ends with Tom and Mo successfully returning home.